This is Kathy Chase. Um, you gotta wonder what's wrong, what's happened to people, or what's wrong with them, and which would make them want to make plans or to set out to destroy a person's life. They set out to destroy my life, and then they've abused me for it. And then they think they can kill me for it. They set out to ruin my life and waste my time in my life, and they've ruined my whole life thus far, and then they've abused me for it, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, religiously, and I don't understand. I go through this thought every day. What is wrong with people who think that because they set out to ruin your life for money or whatever, they think they have the right to abuse me for that? And I can't comprehend what's wrong with these people that they would want to do this to my children. They didn't only they've ruined my life. They've abused me for it. They threatened to kill me because they ruined my life. And then they set out to do the same to my children. I can't figure out what is wrong with these people. I wish somebody would tell me, because I wish the government would tell me what is wrong with these people. What is wrong? They waste every second of my life. They've wasted all my life. They've ruined my life. How can you justify doing this to anybody? How can you do that? And what is wrong with you? I look at my children every day and I think, my God, what are these people doing? What have they done? And it's so sad that they don't care about other people or their lives. And this is my life, and this is my children's lives. They're not yours. Why would you set out to hurt people? What is wrong with you? Why would you set up people's lives to hurt them? Why? I'm tired of going through this every day. Why would you want to hurt people? What has happened to you in your own life? What is wrong with you? These people set out and ruined my life. They've ruined all my life thus far. And then they think they can come along and abuse me for it and try to get me killed for it? What has happened to you? They always knew it wasn't my fault, and they were the initial people who did it. And how could you think that you could punish me for people setting out to ruin my life? I didn't come bother you and your lives. I didn't set my life, objective to go and ruin other people's lives. What is wrong with you? I don't understand how any of you were ever raised. What is wrong with you and your families to think that there's anything okay about ruining people's lives and having no remorse and no compassion for another person's life. No, you just disregard other people's lives, and to think that their purpose was here for you to disperse their lives however you wanted to, meaning me and my children. What is wrong with you? That's what I want to know. What is wrong with you? These people seem to totally keep forgetting that. These people set out to ruin my life. And they think they can abuse me for it. Physically, emotionally, socially, publicly. Abuse me. Because they set out to ruin my life and they've made money. And I don't understand. What is so wrong? This society. What is wrong with these people that I've been surrounded with in my life that would make them think that it's okay to take someone else's life and do whatever they wanted with it? To have that kind of inability to have compassion or respect for other people's lives. I don't understand. This is my life. It's not your life. And those children's lives are not yours either. Those are my babies. How could you repeat what you did to me? Where is your failure to be a human being into seeing that you've ruined lives purposely, intentionally, and you hurt me, and you have you show no remorse or compassion for other people or respect for their lives. And look what you've done to my life. Look what you people have done to my life. For what? For what? I could care less if there's music or movies about my life or anything like that. This is a person's life you're talking about. I'm not here for you. Wasn't put here on this earth for you to do what you wanted to do with my life. You messing with my fate and my life and playing God with my life. You've been playing God with my life and games with my life, and I find you very sick. And you think you can, and my poor children. I'm a desperate mother trying to save her children on top of all this. They set out to ruin my life, and they've set out to ruin my children's lives. And they have no compassion or feeling or emotion. The people that have done this to me, how would you feel if it were you and your families? How would you feel? Would you feel anything at all? Where is your failure to have respect for other people in their lives? Why can't you respect other people's lives? What happened to you? I'm surrounded by so much dysfunction and people with inability to care about other people. They don't care. They do everything for themselves. Everything's for themselves. They don't care about other people. This should have never happened to me in my life, for one. I don't know whatever gave them any inclination, because of something somebody else initially did to me, that they could come along and abuse me for it and publicly abuse me and do all these things to me in my life, and then unto my children? Do you know how insane you are? What is wrong with you? These are not my children's lives and my life. We're not put here for you. What is wrong with you? I want my life to be a normal life. I deserve that after people stealing the initial how many years of my life, 30 years of my life or whatever. You stole that from me. You took that from me with no regard, no respect, no regard to have compassion for another person's life and choose their own fate. And you started doing that with my children. Why would you do that? Why? What is wrong with you to think that that's okay to ruin other people's lives? I want my children to have a normal life. I want to give them a normal life. I want to have a normal life. You stole that from me. You stole from my life. You have stolen from me. You have pretty much raped every aspect of my life. You stole my life. And my poor children. I worry about them. I don't trust their father. I think he's gone off the handle now. And I worry about the safety of those children because I think he's become obsessed with hurting them and me too. He started out just being obsessed with hurting me, and now I think he's obsessed with hurting those children because he wants to go do other things in his life. And I said, I'll take those children. I love those children. I'll raise them. I don't know, your family's weird. I'll take them and get them away from all this dysfunction. That's what I want to do. And these crazy people, and get them some medical help. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Their inability to feel for other people, to have compassion, empathy, remorse for their wrongdoings, the failure to just be human. And they waste every second of my life. They continue to do so. They waste my children's lives. They continue to do that. I have to worry about them every day. I'm worried about my babies right now. I worry about them waking up in the morning because I don't know what they've ingested or whatever else. Because it's chaos. And people don't care about other people's lives. And they lie to cover it up when there's too many people that know the facts. And you ruin our lives. You ruin our lives. What is wrong with you? We deserve to have our lives back. You never had the right to take them and do what you wanted to begin with. You never had the right. You don't have the right to do anything to us now. You never did. You're not God. You abuse power to think that you're God, that you can go around and disperse people's lives however you feel like it. And you're sick in the head. And I want to live a normal life for the first time ever. I want to give my kids a normal life. A mother's worst nightmare. Absolutely. This is a mother's worst nightmare. I'm so worried about my kids. I have to survive to protect them because nobody else will do it because these people are so self-absorbed. They don't care about other people and then having respect for their lives. I love my children. I could never do anything to hurt my children. I don't know how anybody could look at my children and want to hurt them. And I wonder what's wrong with you to even think about it, to have even done it, what you've done to them. What is wrong with you? Do you ever stop and think about what you've done? Do you ever stop to think about what you've done? You should stop to think about what you've done.